We are here at Nyanga Trout in Juliusdale, Manicaland. This place has been producing 50 tons of fish per year, but they've dropped to 10 tons. We have on the other side Montclair, which was producing close to 70 tons per year, but currently they are around 10 tons. That has created a big shortfall of trout consumption in Zimbabwe. Trout is being consumed by high quality hotels in Harare, in Victoria Falls, here in a place like a Montclair Hotel, a place like Juliusdale. And because of this, as my ministry is here, we are supposed to now focus on the growth of trout from 10 tons to more than 100 tons from this station. And the same will apply to Claremont. We want this growth so that we don't import trout, which we can produce. Yes, we have a lot of challenges from here. Some of the challenges, they should be assisted from our EMA side. The farmer here should also be assisted from our Zinwa side. As we can see, the water is not clean. There is a lot of siltation upstream, which has actually affected the cleanliness of the water because people are not using the soils properly. So as Minister of Lands, Agriculture, Fisheries, Water and Rural Development, we are going to assist the farmer. Then other issues are to do with feed. They are not given the correct feed. Instead of harvesting their fish at 8 months, they are now harvesting at 14 months to 15 months because they are not given the appropriate feed. Companies which were doing feed when the production was 120 tons are no longer producing the exact feed for the trout fish. So we have encouraged the farmer to look elsewhere because we are not getting the feed. Then we need modern equipment to cool the water. For trout to survive properly, it needs water which is 23 degrees Celsius and below. But you would find that because of the climate change here, the water may even go up to 24 degrees and they will die. They've lost over 100,000 fish because of heat units within this area. So they need to import. And we are going to make sure that they import the correct equipment which they are going to use here. We want production, we want productivity, we want employment. And there is actually potential for good employment out of trout fish. They are not even able to satisfy market here in Manicaland. Then what about Victoria Falls? What about Harare, Ulawayo, and other resorts? So we are going to make sure that my ministry will help and we should have correct production which will give us at least 200 tons per year and above. Few trout fish left in Zimbabwe. The trout fish production is going down, but in the Second Republic we are now trying to bring the trout fish up. In the last 20 years, Zimbabwe used to produce about 100 tons of trout fish per year, but we are now sitting on about 20 tons. So we want to grow the trout fish since it is good for export and the local production and the consumption for our hotels. Trout, they are only used for upmarket, not simple markets. Therefore, our generators of foreign currency, we can export them to well-established destinations in the world. So we have to grow this back to 200, 300,000 tons.